All right, welcome back. Time for some Mass Effect 2. Let's continue. We've done most of the things in the game that we need to do at this point before hitting the very final stages of the main game. So just checking in quickly on what's in our journal. You can see that there's Arrival and there's Overlord, and those are two DLCs that we're saving for later. But as far as main missions, and this one for Kasumi is just a bug, we've already done that. All we got left to do is stop the collectors, which is what we'll probably get to right away in this stream. I'm just going to double check that there isn't anything else to do on any other star system or star cluster that we may have missed somewhere. I don't think so, though. So if we just do a quick check here, that's 100%. This is where we'll go later for Arrival. That's 100%. Yep. Okay. Anything up here? We did the Titan Nebula, I guess. They could have probably made these labels, these star cluster labels, a little bit smaller. It would have been easier to see everything. We'll come back here and finish off this star cluster when we're doing Project Overlord. That's 100%. This is the next one we'll go to, assuming, as we seem to be, that the next thing we do is proceed with the main mission. 100%, 100%, 100%. Okay, so we're all good there. Is there anything we need to do research-wise before we get going here? I don't think so. I usually get on the research real quickly, but I just don't remember. Everything looks right. Right, this is just the med bay upgrade that we don't want and don't need. And here I think I can review my... what an awkward way to review upgrades. Like, I guess I could get another Medigel capacity somewhere. I don't know where. And another shotgun damage somewhere. Another sniper rifle damage somewhere. But this could all be in upcoming missions, I suppose. Wherever they are, I'm not sure. Not sure where we're going to find them exactly. But anyway, it's pretty good. We got most of the upgrade, majority of the upgrades we seem to have already acquired. Let's head back up here to the captain's cabin. Checking in our fishies. Hello, fishies. Checking in with our hamster. Hello, hamster. It's sometimes hard to believe that some developers spent time like coding this and like building this and going and getting like this weird silhouette hamster thing set up that you don't want to look at too quickly or too closely, and then you realize like its legs look unnaturally thin. In fairness, it is a space hamster, so who knows what space hamsters are supposed to look like. Alrighty. We never really got too many more things here, because the Kestrel armor is just kind of the best thing, to be honest with you. I mean, what does this have? 10% health versus 8% shields. I'd rather have the shields, I think. And what is this? We got weapon damage, shields. Spare ammo capacity is not terrible, to be honest with you. Weapon damage 5. This is weapon damage 3, but also has the shields. I mean, we're going to stay with everything. But we are going to mess with the colors a bit. We are going to... Last time we were doing a Blue Suns thing where we were pretending to be Blue Suns while picking fights with the Blood Pack and the Eclipse to get them fighting one another. That was the story that we told ourselves. But now we're back to business as usual, I think. Can we do something like that? It doesn't look good unless you go all the way with the helmet as well. Or we could just not do that at all. We could do this. Pretty standard color scheme, all things considered. Not super exciting, I guess, but looks alright, if you ask me. We'll go with that for now. No more time to waste. Let's get going. So what is the next mission to advance the story? The next mission to advance the story is to go and get a Reaper IFF. Why do we need a Reaper IFF? It is the identify friend foe system that allows collectors, who are agents of the Reapers, to safely use the Omega-4 relay, which links to the center of the galaxy, where we presume there is a collector base of some kind, protected by immensely powerful Mass Effect fields. Where are we going to get this Reaper IFF? Well, Cerberus has located and sent a team to recover a derelict Reaper, which seems like an immensely irresponsible thing to do, considering what we know about the effects of Reaper technology, which is to say indoctrination. Indoctrination's bad. And if the teams have been there for a while and not reported it in, we can safely assume they've been indoctrinated or huskified or similar. I'm just going to quickly pass through this area. Make sure we don't miss any of the planets here in case there was anything interesting on them. Schwarzschild. And all these planets that have been bombarded from space. It seems to be the story of many planets that would otherwise be nice, habitable worlds. Alright, off we go to wherever this place is. Thorn. Off we go to Thorn. The derelict Reaper. What is this planet? The largest moon of... I'm not even going to try to say that. This brown dwarf, I guess. Approximately 37 Jupiter masses. It is young enough that some nuclear fusion still occurs within its depths, really. It is luminous and radiates more heat than it receives from the star Thorn. Alright. And here we are. Nothing left to do but hit this derelict Reaper. Let's find out more about this thing. Orbiting the... I guess, what is it? Brown Giant? Is a 2-kilometer long ship with the unmistakable profile of a Reaper. It is giving off power signatures in localized areas, but they are far weaker than a ship this size would indicate. The Reaper seems to maintain a Mass Effect field that has kept it from falling into the failed star, but massive holes have been blasted and melted into parts of its hull and remain unrepaired. The only logical conclusion is that the Reaper died or was at least reduced to minimal function a long time ago. Alright. I mean, by now we should know not to trust things that appear to be, like, derelict or disabled. The last time we tried to do one of these things, we ended up getting ambushed on the collector ship. But I guess we're going to try it again. We'll try our luck. Once we kick this mission off, we're kind of irreversibly on the end game for the main mission. So we'll be... Our options will be significantly narrowed once we start this mission. But hey, there's not much else to do, so why not? We have... who are we likely to face here? I'm going to bring Zaid with me. And I'm going to bring Garrus. I think that's a good combo. Obviously, we like to bring Miranda, but I've been wanting to play a bit more. I've been asked to play as well a bit more by Zaid and Kasumi. So we'll try to find excuses to bring them out to play and see if they have something else to say. Maybe they'll have some commentary here and there. I do want Garrus with us on this one. So is Zaid. He's got the 4 points, which I guess will go here or there. Probably makes more sense to do it there. It would be nice to get his concussive shot all the way to the top, but I guess we won't get it. Garrus is maxed, and I'm maxed. Now, Matic, Mantis, very good. Now for me, on this mission, I mean, I kind of know how it goes, and I know what battles to expect. I'm going to stay with the Collector Particle Beam, even though it is not necessarily the best thing to bring. Like, the Cane is a really useful tool to bypass and to end quickly a couple of key sections of this mission. In particular, the final section, which is a pretty hectic fight, you can actually short-circuit the entire thing by using the Cane. But I'm not going to. Even though it's a neat trick, I actually would prefer to stay with the Particle Beam for the reason that it'll be more fun to actually engage in that final battle rather than try to short-circuit it. Everything else I'm okay with, I think. On this one, actually, I might go for the Eviscerator instead of the GPS. Maybe? No, we'll stay with it. We'll stay with it. All right, let's go. Let's go.
What's with all the job, Joker?
Doing my best. The wind's gusting to 500 kph. There's a second ship alongside the Reaper. It's not transmitting any IFF, but the radar paints its silhouette as scattered.
I guess we know why the science team stopped reporting in. What just happened?
The Reaper's mass effect fields are still active. We just passed inside their envelope.
Wow. I mean, it's nice to see, like,
The hurricane, huh?
the scale of the Mass Effect fields, you know what I mean? Like, we weren't that close to the Reaper, but we were inside its area of effect. So its Mass Effect fields that are protecting it are quite massive. So let's get ourselves sorted out. Both you guys are running the Matic, which is great, and I want you both to have this armor-piercing ammo on it. We'll switch to that.
I'm on it.
It's nice to see them synchronized in this way. And then send you both back to the Matic.
You got it. Change weapon.
Perfect. And then for me, I'm going to go with this. And I'm going to make sure I've got that on every weapon. We're going to need it. I think fire ammo, I don't know if how useful it is. I mean, I don't know if you can panic the kind of enemies that we're going to face here. In principle, it might even be better to just take armor piercing on everything, but we'll go with it. We'll go with it. So this is as you see, there's Cerberus markings here and there.
Exploring an abandoned area, expecting something mechanical and nasty to jump out at any moment. Just like old times.
You know it, buddy. There was a Cerberus symbol on that door. You can see it right there. So this is the Cerberus part of the of the Reaper. This is the part that was sort of attached to the Reaper to explore it and recover it, and I guess serve as a base of operations for the science team that was sent by Cerberus. What's going on here? Got that. Terminal. Just more money, I guess. This elusive man will be quite pleased that we're recovering his funds. You'd hate to have these credits locked away forever. better that they are put to good use by me. Work log. Let's see what they have to say.
The airlock has been installed at the far end of the hold section. We have begun pressurization for shirt sleeves work. The crew is itchy. I reassure them it is mere nerves, a superstitious reaction to what this hold represents. The corpse of a vast ancient life form. Privately, I can't deny the atmosphere. The angles of the walls seem to press down.
Whoa. Why did he move closer to the camera there? Why is he like whispering to his audio log? I mean, don't these people know about indoctrination? I know about indoctrination. I'm probably getting indoctrinated right now. Med station. Another med station.
We finished cataloging specimens A203 to B016. No evidence of active nanotechnology noted. Dr. Chandana believes they would have decayed over the last 37 million years. There's not enough data to support his claim. He asserts that the truth is patently obvious. I am concerned. Chandana has been staring at the samples for hours. He says he's listening to them.
Yep, indoctrination sounds like. Very clear. And he was talking about nanotechnology, which could be all kinds of things, including, for example, the kind of technology that the Geth used to huskify people. The spikes that they impale them on and then quickly turn them into husks. But we know that from Raneth and Optus, who was studying indoctrination with Saren back on Vermeer, that there's some kind of signal that leads to the indoctrination, but it's not really possible for us to detect directly.
Normandy to shore party.
What just happened?
The Reaper put up kinetic barriers. I don't think we can get through from our side.
Trapped in a Reaper. Not the way I thought I'd go.
We'll have to take down the barrier generators from in here. Any idea where they are?
At the moment of activation, I detected a heat spike in what is likely the Rex Mass Effect core, sending the coordinates now. Be advised, this core is also maintaining the Reaper's altitude.
So when we take the barriers down to escape, the wreck falls into the planet core.
And that means everyone dies. Yeah, got it.
If any helmsman can pull us off this thing before it reaches crush depth, it's you. We'll make a sweep for survivors and recover what data we can. Stand by.
Aye, aye. Good hunting.
So this is a gas giant that we're orbiting, meaning that if we fall into it, it's not like we're going to hit a surface. But at some point we'll reach a depth where the pressure around us from the gas will be so intense that we will be crushed. And this all looks very Reapery. It seems very inefficient for Geth, but then what do I know? Dude, look at this. This is creepy as hell.
You're married? You never mentioned that. Katie had anger management issues. When my brother got married, the best man tried to hit on her. She kicked him down the church steps. What? Katie's my wife. I must have told you this story. No, I know my wife. I remember that day was the only time I saw her wear stockings. Yeah, the kind with seams up the back. That's what I remember too. What the hell is this? How can we remember the same thing?
It sounds like the Reaper was affecting their minds.
That's what we've been saying. If this really is a derelict Reaper, then it may not have been using the indoctrination with any particular purpose. Like, it might have just been, like, happenstance that it was just mixing up memories for them. What? Company? Ooh, hello. Why don't we set you guys up there and there? We're dealing with husks here, and there's going to be a lot of them. So we'll funnel them in and shoot them down. Alright. I have to say, this team is great at ripping them apart. The damage output is phenomenal. I love it. These are explosives, but we don't need to use them. No, Garrus, don't be there. I want you up. I want you standing up so you can.
The technology for making husks came from the Geth or from Sovereign.
Smart money says it's Reaper tech.
Yes, sir. Dude, this entire place. Alright. Oh, more of you guys. Alright, more. Yep. As you would expect. Guys, don't do that. Stay where I set you up. Alright, let's see what we're gonna do here. Why did you guys let that guy get there, really? Alright, here we go. I gotta take a more active control here. Will you now? Any more? Still more. For whatever reason, they're not using concussive shot, which is kind of annoying, because concussive shot would insta-kill the Reaper, or the husk. What am I saying? The Reaper. And so I kind of want them to do it when I ask for it. But I'm pressing Q and E, which in most circumstances would tell my teammates to just sort of use their most relevant power on the target. In addition to telling them where to go. If I point it at a target, it tells them, attack that. But they weren't doing it, which, I don't know, maybe it was on cooldown, but I thought I had them ready. You guys are still standing there, huh? Yep. Yeah, man. Impossible to know, like I said, whether the Reaper was aware of what it was doing or not. Ooh. Bang, bang. Geth? What Geth? What Geth got took out? What are you talking about, Zaid? Terminal access. Credits. Cerberus rifle. It's a Widow.
This looks interesting.
Sniper rifle damage. I like that. Ooh, this section. I remember this. Alright, let's see. Set one of you up over here. Set another one over here. And let's go. Not behind us, behind me, actually. To be honest with you, this combination of people, Garrus and Zaid, I've got such a great damage output. And the ability to use concussive shot to knock down and insta-kill husks. So this is working out really well. No, 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 no. I wanted you, Garrus, to do that, not to come here. Garrus, you stay there. I like that firing position for you. Zaid, you stay there. That's a good firing position for you. There we go. We triggered him. Let's go. Let's go, friendos. Ooh, there's one of these guys. Alright, what can we do here? Let us first and foremost get him on fire. Yeah, there we go. It didn't do that much damage, but it did something. And in order to deal with this Scion, we may want to go with something other than just the machine gun. Oh, dude, that's a lot of husks. Holy fuck. Let's see if I can electrify this thing. Okay, we need to find some room here. Let's do the smart thing. Let's kite these husks. And get them separated from the Scion. So that we can deal with them separately and not together. The Scion actually has the potential to really make this a mess. We will divide and conquer. And now we've just got this guy to deal with, which we can peacefully and calmly. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you dropping in there. You know, Battle Bunny was remarking the other day that how much easier the game seems when you're playing with the soldier class, and I have to say, this is generally a much more difficult mission when I'm in a class other than soldier. I mean, you can still do it fine with other classes. It's not a big deal. There are multiple solutions, so to speak. But this particular solution, I don't think I've tried before with 2 heavy hitters. You know, double concussion shot. And, you know, no matter what solution creatively we can come up with, there's nothing quite like killing bad guys as crowd control. Ooh. No, that's what happened to the Cerberus team, clearly. They have been impaled and will be huskified. They will be huskified, it seems. I mean, we should actually shoot them down before they can become husks. Let's see what this thing is.
We've seen these before, Shepard.
Yep.
Dragon's teeth, your people call them.
Yeah.
You have to use them on Eden Prime.
Let's examine.
See how the room is arranged? They treated this thing like some kind of altar.
Yeah.
It does look like that. Why would they want this to happen?
You heard the logs. They were seeing things, hearing things. They were being indoctrinated.
They don't deserve this. I remember these. Nobody touch anything. I mean, all of this, you kind of think you guys knew what you were getting into. I remember these. Nobody touch anything seems like a fair reaction as well.
I've seen a few myself, on Eden Prime, and a few other places.
That's right.
Keep sharp. The science team was nearly 100 strong. There may be a lot more husks in here.
The thing is, Cerberus themselves, I think, like, scattered a few of these, or something, on various planets in Mass Effect 1, if I'm not wrong. I think. I mean, no, they scattered Thorian stuff, and they scattered Rachni. Did they also scatter Dragon's Teeth just to see what would happen? I don't know, man. Well, if you're a Cerberus scientist, you know you're going to get involved in some very dubious things, very dubious activities, very risky research. And this kind of thing can happen. You know, whether or not they deserved it is... I don't know. I didn't know them personally, but I do know they took a risk. Gotta get this code segment. Gotta get the research.
This is valuable.
Heavy skin weave. That is pretty good. Let's pick up this log and see what else they want to talk about. Ooh, blood on your face.
We trusted him. He was right. But even a dead god can dream. A god, a real god, is a verb. Not some old man with magic powers. It's a force. It warps reality just by being there. It doesn't have to want to. It doesn't have to think about it. It just does. That's what Chandana didn't get. Not until it was too late. The god's mind is gone, but it still dreams. He knows now. He's tuned in on our dream. If I close my eyes, I can feel him. I can feel every one of us.
Wow, that is fantastic writing. Well done. Bravo to whoever at BioWare wrote that dialogue. That's really cool. I like that. Even a dead god can dream. So these people are being huskified for no purpose. They're just... That's what happens when you hang out with Reaper Tech.